Hey guys, welcome back to the Foolish Show. Of course, I am Foolish Phil. I gotta say, just give you some thoughts today as news broke this morning that former Ohio State running back coach Tony Alford is leaving his current position and coming to Michigan to take over for Mike Hart. And, I don't normally do videos so much on assistant coaches or, positional coaches, but this one's just interesting because Mike Hart obviously left under unknown circumstances. He had been away from various things with the team. There had been rumors of why, but I don't have any clue, specifically, right? And, it was for personal reasons. That's supposedly why Mike Hart left. So that left just a week ago, I believe it was. That was officially done. That, of course, opened up another position for Sharon Moore's staff. He had done really well with defensive staff. He had to replace all of that. And now he had to fill the running back coach. And all the articles I read did not have a whisper about Alford. I mean, it was talking about, the running back out of Oklahoma, or, getting the guy from Wisconsin, or there was one of the sub schools, like Central Michigan or something like that, or even getting Tyrone Wheatley to come back, right? And of course, Denard Robinson was basically the floor of the whole plan. At worst, you could promote Denard Robinson, which I don't think was a good thing to do. Nothing against Denard Robinson, but he had never been an in-game play caller or a running game coordinator, stuff like that. I mean, he might be fine at recruiting, but it's a different thing to coach. And I know he was a running back in the NFL, and he did a little bit of that at Jacksonville too. It's coaching, I should say. But I wasn't ready to hand over the keys to someone who hadn't been doing it. Now, maybe he can learn, and maybe he'll take over in a couple of years. Who knows? Anyways, back to Alford. This was a complete shock to me. I just got to remember, though, that as a fan, it's I could never, change allegiance to Ohio State. Many of these coaches do not feel that way. To these coaches, this is just a job, right? I mean, this guy has worked at Notre Dame. Then he went to Ohio State, and now he's going to Michigan. You can look at Michigan, where we lost Greg Madison to to Ohio State. He also coached at Notre Dame. Al Washington, I think our linebacker coach, went to Ohio State. So it's not like, coaches are, can never do this stuff. It's not that way at all. Sorry if you hear my cat meowing. But some of the interesting things, he left Ohio State. He was the highest paid running back coach in the conference, and he left. What I'm reading, again, just what I'm reading, is it's a minimal raise. Not paid him a couple million or something. A minimal raise to come. Some are speculation, that this is I believe the first day, or really quickly, Ohio State just started spring ball. And you got to see the Day and Chip Kelly offense, and maybe that's why he booked out of there. This is not what I want. Who knows? I don't know. But it seemed to be unexpected, at least on the offensive side. You saw a 5-star running back tweeted out that, wow, not expected at all. Now, again, what do I know? These are just my thoughts. In the end, I think this is a really good hire for Michigan. Just listen to the names that he coached as the starting running back. All these guys went pro. Michigan has not had a good class. For a while, until Hassan Haskins and now Blake Corum, Michigan did not have running backs get drafted. Listen to Ohio State, the guys this guy has running back coached to the NFL. Obviously, you start with Ezekiel Elliott, number 4, I believe he was in his draft. Mike Weber, of course, he did great things. J.K. Dobbins and Travion Henderson. Those guys have gone on and had 1,000 yards per year, and they've gotten drafted. Now, Henderson's still at Ohio State, I think. I know that. But he has a really good rapport with getting talent and getting talent used. One criticism you might say about Mike Hart is that he was very much into trying to find the diamond in the rough instead of, say, going for the gem, right? The straight-out gem. I know that you grabbed, I think it was, his name's going to elude me now, I'm so sorry, but I think it's Marshall, the running back we just got out of Ohio. He was Mr. Ohio football this year. And he came to Michigan for Mike Hart. And luckily, he says he just feels God is leading him to stay at Michigan. So thank you. Please stay at Michigan. But this Alford guy, he is going after those 5-star guys and he's landing them. So hopefully he can get those 4 to 5-star guys to come to Michigan, because you know what? Michigan is a running team. It's amazing how much you saw Blake Corum 4-star, Donovan Edwards 5-star, right? Michigan got some really good players, mainly before NIL came in. I know there have been some nice, like Cole Cabana was 4-star, Marshall was a 4-star, but I would love it if Michigan was in on some 5-star running backs. 5 stars, man. Because it really does help to have that super talent. And Michigan has not been able to really land any stud offensive players since NIL started. So maybe this guy can help. Recruiting-wise, definitely, he has a presence in Ohio, right? People know him in Ohio. He's been at Ohio State since 2015. Great presence in Ohio there. People will know him, right? Secondly, he has been recruiting, like he was 24/7's Recruiter of the Year in 2011. He was also a finalist in 2015, I think it was. So his recruiting chops are pretty solid. All in all, unexpected, and I'm pretty well surprised that Sharon Moore was able to pull him away from Ohio State. I don't know what that really means, that Ohio State was losing their running back coach this late in the cycle. Again, just social media reports saying they were caught off guard by this. The coaches don't have a contingency plan. They're going to kind of pivot and have to scramble here. They're right in the middle of spring ball. So, I don't know. But I think, to me, this is a great hire by Michigan and really hope it pays off well. Again, he's an little bit older guy, right? If he's been coaching for 25 years, so he's up there. He's not like he's, like ready to retire or anything, but he's more of a mid, like I think 50 years old, 40 to 50, whereas Sharon Moore has been really trying to get those 30 to 40-year-old guys. So, a little higher. But when you come with this much pedigree as a recruiter and a track record of success and, the run game and production and getting guys to the next level, I think this is a stupendously great hire. Hey guys, just a little video. Michigan adds Tony Alford to their staff, takes him away from Ohio State. What do you guys think? Like the hire? Concerns? Questions? Put them in the box below. I'll try to respond as I'm able to. Thanks so much for watching, and until I see you guys next time, as always, go Blue!